Did you complete that activity, Sudhir, or not? Faiz, did you complete yesterday's activity or not?
No, Asif bhai, I will do it today, Asif bhai. Yesterday I was a little busy.
But you will get confused, Faiz. Again, you ask same questions. So that is a very
No,
big.
no, Asif bhai.
Yes.
Yesterday while in the class itself, I got a little confusion. I called Sudhir and I said that we'll do in the afternoon time when I come for lunch. I didn't understand. I have some doubts in what Asif bhai explained. We will connect and we'll try to do that. I told Sudhir को बोला था मैं, but
Did,
couldn't connect in the afternoon.
did you attend
Today
the
I
class
could ping you,
yesterday or
Asif bhai.
not? Did you attend the class yesterday or not?
Yes, I attended the class, Asif bhai.
Then what is your doubt?
In the middle I got confused how it's going, Asif bhai.
So these scenario based questions we should implement immediately, Faiz. Otherwise you will get confused. That is the reason I have asked everyone to complete that activities and share the image. But without completing that one, if I go ahead, nothing will happen. So there is no use of going ahead. You should be perfect, and you should complete the activities that will be helpful for you.
I practiced before two scenarios you explained, right, Asif bhai.
Okay.
Those I practiced. That will be bringing data from model calendar to week. Those I practiced.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Try to complete it today itself and update me. Update in group
Okay.
itself. Don't share any personal message. And Suresh, what about you? Did you complete that
And
yesterday's
Asif
activity?
bhai, if while explaining the scenarios, my request, please record Asif bhai, so that we can avoid the confusion, Asif bhai.
I will
Because the
share
scenarios are
files. I will share,
scenarios
no
are
problem. Don't
yeah.
bother about that. But try to complete activities same day.
Yeah, I will do it today itself, Asif bhai.
Okay.
Yeah, Abdul Hafiz number is not connecting, and SM Hafiz not responded. Inayat
Okay.
is not going to join.
Inayati, yes, he shared message. He sent message.
He called me back.
Yes, yes. Once check with Navin what happening. Navin also nowadays is not joining.
Okay, welcome, Naveen.
Hmm. And what about you, Suresh? Did you complete yesterday's scenario-based activity or not?
Yes, sir. I have tried to complete that, but I didn't get the format particularly, sir. Some a little bit confusion there. The list items we have to add in the list or we have to add in the module, and why we are taking the list item in the mapping. So we have to add the country list in the list items, sir. So that's why we are taking to the mapping in the target module. So in that area, some confusion was there, stuck there some.
Then you should send message in group. Then I could give response whenever if you face any problem. Sudhir yesterday he sent one message. I have given reply. So in same way, if you face any problem, you should send message in group so that I could give response to you. What where you are struggling and why you are struggling.
Okay, sir.
So this is not first day, na Suresh. All you are attending classes from so many
Yes.
days and don't
Naveen
give this
not
answer.
responding.
Yes,
Maybe I thought like you will share
Naveen
about
not
that
responding.
video in the group.
yes, fine, but I will share. But generally, because of some busy schedule, I didn't share. But I will share mostly. But try to complete activities. Actually, what I told yesterday, while in class itself, I asked you to complete the task. I gave time and asked to complete the task. If you get any doubt, we could discuss there itself. So even I asked to send message Sudhir. Even he sent the message as well. So try to rejoin at 9:15, but no one is joined at 9:15. So that I know that you will get doubts and you should require help. But that is the reason I asked to complete in class itself. So we can see here. So what we were trying to do yesterday here. So don't repeat the same things and complete the tasks, whatever the things we are trying to explain here, and share updates in group itself. So I am putting so much effort on these things. So for especially for interview purpose, what are the questions they are asking? So I am spending lot of time and doing these activities, and I am explaining you. So if we didn't get result, it is a waste of my time and your time. So we should get result. So that is my intention. Nothing is there. We should get the subject and we should crack the interviews. So then that will be that will be result for our effort. Otherwise, if you just do like spend time, we are spending time not getting result means, so that is totally waste of my time. I don't tolerate that one. So if I am putting the effort means 100% I should get the result. Is it clear, everyone? So we should take serious everything. Yes, Irfan, you didn't attend yesterday evening class.
Yeah, I had a network issue, so it is resolved now. So I just jumped in the class.
Okay, try to attend the classes regularly and try to
Yeah.
implement the things whatever I am suggesting here, and update me
Yeah,
in
I'm
our
making
group.
notes as well. Yep.
So fine, we can see here like again once again I will show these things. I will repeat the things, same thing you can see here. So generally we are trying to create one list here, C1 and C2. So you can see in C1 what we are trying to do. The interview question was like in two list we are two list, something like C1 and C2 whatever it, but it's two list consists the same list items. So same list items they consist like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, C1 and C2. So I want to pull the data from one module to another module. With C1 and C2 module, we have the modules. So C1 module, C2 module. We are using dimension with C1. We are making one module. We are making another module with the C2 dimension. C2 module I am making. I want to pull data from C1 to C2. So whenever, this is a general rule, whenever if you have same dimension, do we need to struggle if I want to pull data from one module to another module?
No.
Simply we can refer. That is fine. Everyone
Yes.
knows that is fine. There is no need to bother if you have the same dimension. So if you don't have same dimension, so in that scenario we need to think. So should we use sum or lookup? So when should we use sum and when should we use lookup? What is our sum conditions? We have written 4 conditions for sum and lookup. I have given some points. When should I use sum function and when should I use lookup function? Yes. Yes.
Yes, Ashish, for some function, source and mapping dimension should be same.
Source and mapping dimension should be same. For lookup function,
Mapping and target dimension should be same.
mapping and target dimension should be same. So mapping and target dimension should be same. So if I want to pull data from source to target, mapping and target dimension should be same. Is it correct? Then what should I do? Mapping and target. So then what is our fourth condition in our lookup? What is our fourth condition in lookup? If I am pulling data from C1, yes. What is it? Try to understand this 3 and 4th condition is the most important in sum and lookup. Other points also important, but major you need to understand this 3rd and 4th condition very clearly in our sum and lookup conditions. What is our 4th condition?
source dimension we should use as a line item in mapping.
Mapping. Source dimension C1 should be present as a line item in the mapping. Is it correct or not? You can see I am pulling the data here. I am pulling data from source to target, C1 to C1 module to sales. If I have same dimension, C1 module to sales is fine, but I have the problem. So that is the reason what I am doing. What I am doing simply, you can see I will write
Creating
this
line
one
item.
C1. You can see here in mapping. So what should we use the mapping means? So see, we should use the C1. Are we using here C1 or not? C1 list formatted line item or not? Yes. What is our 4th condition? In mapping should be there source dimension as a source dimension C1. We are using C1. You can see C1 list formatted line item and using in the mapping. And what is our 3rd condition? Source and target. And what is our 4th condition in our lookup function? Yes. What is our 3rd
Source
condition?
Mapping and the target should have same dimension.
Same dimension. You can see here. This is the target. Sales line item consists the C2 as a dimension. Are we consist this C1 mapping line item? Is this consist same dimension or not? C2 or not? Which dimension it consists? C1 list formatted line item, which dimension it consists? It consists
C2.
C2 or not? Both consist same or not? Yes. I am asking question here. Both the line item consist same dimension or not?
Yeah, because the dimension is a line item.
Yes. So target and mapping line item consist the same dimension. This is our 3rd condition. And what is our 4th condition? Mapping should be source dimension should be present as a line item in the mapping. Is it happening or not here? Source dimension you can see C1. I am pulling data from the C1 to C2, C1 module to C2. C1 module consists C1 dimension. So that is the reason I am pulling data from the, you can say I am using as a C1 as a mapping here. Are these 2 conditions are getting satisfying or not here? Yes. Sudhir, how it is happening? Are you able to understand? Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So whenever I want to pull the data, so simply what should I do? From different dimension, if I want to pull the data, so what should I do? Simply, so whatever the line item module details I want to pull, So you can see that module dimension I should take as a list formatted line item in the target. Then I can use the lookup here. If I want to use the sum, I want to create one more line item, sales, I want to do the sum, sales with
So
sum function.
sorry to disturb. So if the dimensions are the same, so we don't need to do all these things. If the dimensions are different, then we have to create a line item as a dimension of the different source
Yes,
dimension, right?
yes.
Okay.
Here we have done sales with lookup. Here we are using sales with sum. I want sales with sum. In this scenario, what should I do, Faiz? Can you explain here? I want to do sum here. In this scenario, same way, what is our sum rules we have with third and fourth condition for the sum? This is the
Source and mapping dimension should be same, Ashish.
source and mapping dimension should be same. Fine. Then what should I do? If I want to pull data from C1 to C2 with some function I want to do here. So what should I do now? Tell me procedure, just reverse to this procedure, whatever I have done for lookup. What is the procedure?
Source and mapping dimension should be same. So
Source and mapping dimension should be same. Then what should I do? Source and mapping. You are saying correct only. Then what is the procedure to build formula here? Source and mapping dimension should be same. This is the target. Then where should I go and where should I create the line item and what format of the line item it should be? Try to understand. Put some work on your mind, Faiz. Why you are
whatever here
yes,
we have created this in C2 module, right? Now we have to do this in C1 module as well.
yes, exactly. So then what should I do? I should create the one line item here. So I should create one line item. So what line item with which format I should create the line item here? If I am creating here with C1 format, if I am creating the line item here with which list format I should create it, if I am creating in C1 module? If I am creating C2 module, I am using the C1 list format files. Then if I am using in C1 module, if I am creating a list with which format should I create? Just think, I am giving hint and everything. If you struggle this much, how you can crack the interview files?
Is it the list format, right?
Yeah, I am saying here, whenever I am creating C2 module, I should create with the C1 list format. Why means, so I am getting the data from here. So that is the
Yep.
problem. If I am using here C1 module, I am creating line item. With which format I should create the line item? Just think,
List
what I am
format.
saying you are not getting. Yes, just opposite files. Why you are thinking, Sudhir, are you getting or not? If I am saying clearly, if I am creating line item here C2 module, I am creating with the C1 list format line item. If I am create line item in C1 module, with which format should I create the line item? Faiz, if you do like this, what happened, Faiz? Are you are putting your effort in different direction, Faiz? You are not putting in right direction.
It should be as a
No,
target dimension line item.
Yes,
It should be as a target dimension line item.
just tell me what is the target.
C2.
C2, correct. What Faiz? You are putting wrong dimension, wrong direction your efforts totally. C2 list formatter line item. We are so many times we have discussed this sum and lookup, and still you are facing the problem. They will ask, they will confuse in this way only files. So 100% it will be problem for you. We should not get confused here. C2 list formatter line item. Why means? So in sum, what is our condition? So whatever, if I pull this one, C2 formatter list line item I should create here. You can see here, C2 format I will create, list and C2. Then what happened? Simply for sum, I can easily pull data from here. What is our sum rule? Whenever I pull the data, tell me Faiz, what is the formula now? If I want to pull data from C1 to C2 with sum, yes, how should I pull data now?
You go ahead, Shubhai. I'm just following you.
Are you are not in position to speak out, or just I want to practice for myself?
No, Shubhai, I can speak.
Sudhir, can you explain what is the formula we should write? So this is the, I am not expecting Faiz. I am expecting to everyone should get, and everyone should interact, understand the things how it is happening, and we should even try to practice these things, so that you it will be helpful for in interview. They most of the time they will ask sum and lookup only. Indirect way they will ask these questions. If I want to pull data from this to this, what should I do? So in this way they will get confused us. So that is the reason we should be ready for these things. So anyway, Sudhir, can you explain? He don't want to explain. So if I want to pull data from C1 to C2, then what is the formula I should write here? First of all, what should I do?
Actually, we set here the line item, and so now source and
First we should, you can see here, whenever if I open this one, so first I want to sales, I should click the line item sales. So this is our first, we are pulling the source from C1 to C2. Then we should open bracket. Then what should we do? We should use sum function. Then what is the next thing we should do here? Which in mapping, which line item we should select?
C2 list format line item.
format line item.
Yes, that's it. Nothing is there. So in C1 module, what is our condition in sum function? Source sign, you can see source C1 module sales sign, this C2 list formatted source and mapping dimension should be same. This two consists the C1 only. This it is satisfied. And what is the fourth condition in sum function? What is the fourth condition we have in sum function? Yes. What is the fourth condition in sum function? Yes. If you confuse this much, how it is happened here?
Mapping dimension should be present in source item.
Mapping dimension should be
No.
not like that. Suresh, you are trying to explain correct only, but not like
Target
that.
dimension.
Target dimension should be C2 should be
Yes.
present as a line item in the mapping. Are you getting? C2 we are using the format. Is it correct or not? Target dimension should be present as a line item in the mapping.
No mapping.
Yes, complete.
Yeah.
Everything is
So
complete. We can apply like this. So in this way, you can get the details here. Whatever the detail we have, with some we'll get. So what should we do? We should check here. We should select the things. We should go here. List format C2. We should select something. India. So list formatted line item. Whatever the thing you select here, you can see here. You will get here 400, 200. So everything is get added here on the base of this source. So it is added like you can see C1 source sales item. It is doing summing here. C1 module sales line item. So on the base of list formatted, why we are getting 400 means on the base of that condition whatever we have written, so you are getting 400 here. So it is doing sum here, you can see here. So in this way whatever you select here on the base of list format, so it happens. So whatever we select here on the base of this one, this list formatted condition, so it will adds in the target module. So this is sum, this is a sum, and this is a lookup, sales with the lookup. So with lookup condition we are getting, for what is the lookup condition we have, source and target and mapping dimension should be same, C1 and you can see here. So these two are same, and in mapping what should be there, C1 should be in target, we should be present as a source in mapping line item. In mapping we should have the source as a dimension in the mapping, C1 here. In sum function, if I use sum function, what is the rule? Source and mapping dimension should be same, and in mapping what should be there? Yes, in mapping what should be there with whenever if you use sum?
target line item.
Target dimension should be present as a line item, not target dimension. Target not target line item. Target dimension should be present as a line item in the mapping. So just whatever we are doing in the lookup is totally reverse to the sum. If you understand anything, we can understand the other one. Is it clear what happening here? So can you complete this activity now itself? Everyone open your workspace and complete this activity. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Open your workspace and complete this activity. So one more thing I want to tell, one more task I want to give, and let us start these two activities. So yesterday, like in 3 days back, in interview for FIES, they asked like whenever if I select any general list, so should we give selective access list subset as well or not? So there is no need to give any selective access for the list subset. If you select any general list, it automatically it will get select for the list subset as well. So there is no need to give selective access for the separate to the list subset. Is it clear? Yes.
Yes, Ashish.
And what about other question 5? You asked you had 3 doubts about that interview.
Yes, Ashish.
Other question?
Like, like if we have 4 list items, but we want to send only one list item to the module,
Yes. So
then how?
we have that scenario here. I have already created that one. I will show. Other than that one, which one you had question?
Model calendar is in month, quarter, years, but we want to
Yes.
bring the data into a module which is in weeks.
So weeks, if you have month, you want to bring the values in weeks, you should use the month value. Already we have used it in our level 2. So if you want quarter to weeks, we should use the quarter value. Then if you have year to weeks, we should use the year value. In this way you can bring by using these functions. Already we had used like in the level 2 supply chain model. Here what we have done, you can see. So this is we have data in months. From months to we need to bring into weeks. Already actually we know this answer, but at the time of interview we will get confused. So simply if I want to bring this months to this weeks value, so what should I do? Simply I should write formula month value of that source you should write. Then what happens, whatever the values we provide here, that value we can get here. So that is the thing, nothing is there. We should not get confused about this one. So simply you will get the answer. So if you have quarter, from quarter to if you want to bring, so quarter value you should write. Quarter value, then source if you write, then you will get the quarter value in these weeks. If you have data in years, you should write the year value. Year value, then open the bracket and source, whatever you have write formula here. So same way you will get. So in this way you can pull the data from the months and quarters and years to weeks. So this is the way. Is it clear, Faiz?
I said month value, Ashish bhai. If the module is, if the source module is in months, we'll use the month value. Or if the source module is in year, then we'll use the year value. I said that,
Okay.
but she didn't respond to the answer, so I thought some other answer that she was expecting.
No, no,
So
no.
I asked you about that.
That is correct one only. If she is not responding, we should ask what you are expecting. So that question will be then different. So not she is expecting this question then. What we are trying to understand. So this is the correct only. So if she is not expecting this one, so like if is we should ask question at that time. So what you are expecting then. So if she is this is a correct answer only, then question will be different.
So
Then
this module demand zero to volume growth rate by week module time scale. What is the time scale, Ashish bhai? If we go to the blueprint view,
you can see it will be weeks. The time scale will be weeks here. Here you have months.
this is the question, Ashish bhai, actually.
Uh,
This is the question.
yes.
One module is in month, quarter, years, and the other module is in weeks.
Uh,
Then how do you bring the data? She asked. Then I said
correct
that by
only.
if it is in the months, we use the month.
Yes. Correct only, Faiz. This is one correct only,
Okay.
not wrong one. We should not get confused. So they will make us confused. We should be very confident. So if you have like data, if I have in month and weeks, then I should write month value and quarter value and year value. Then you can bring data from the one module to another module. So that is the correct only. You should not bother about that one. So this is the second one. And what is the third question you have?
Out of 4 list items, if you want to bring only one list item, how do we bring that?
Yes. So you can see here. So you have here in C1 module. In C1 module, how many list items we have here? 3 list items. Is it correct? How many list items we have here in C1 module?
3. And also, Asif bhai, in modules, we have line items, right, Asif bhai?
Yes, line items also we have here. Line items also we have. So if you have, if they are considering only, they are considering only for one line item, don't bother about other line item. If they want even other line item also, you can get. Nothing will happen. The thing is, you can see here, first of all, you have 3 list items here. If you have instead of 3 list items, how many list items you are there, that is not a problem. So you want pull data from only one list item. Then what should I do? Simply we should select this list item, and we should, you can see here, select here, show. Here select items to show. We should click on select item to show. You can see. So whatever the list item you want to select, you can see I am selecting here Pakistan. So then I am applying here. Then what happened? In this saved view, we should create the saved view, this one. We should create export to saved view. You can see here, we should, whatever the list item you want, you should click on right click, and then you should create that saved view. Then whenever I am importing data from C1 to C2 module, go to C2 module and click on here data and import, connect to Anaplan model, saved view. You can see C1 export view. I am pulling the data Pakistan, out of 3 countries Pakistan data I am pulling here. You can see here. So where we have these details, C2 list, where we have, yes,
Column 4.
column 4 we have. So simply you can select column 4. So where we have these line items, code, sales, yes, C1 list formatted line item, code, sales, everything we
Column
have in the
headers.
column headers.
Header.
Column headers you can see. Select this one, map everything. We want Pakistan details, fine. And you can see here, map manually here. So in which line item I want to import here? Yes, C1 import I want to select. From which line item value you want? Either C1 into, do you want C1? Do you want example? You said files, we have 3 line items. So whatever the line item value you want, you select files. Sales, if I want, I will select the sales. If I want example line item, I can select the example line item. If I want to select C1, I can select C1 line item. Whatever the line item I want to pull, I can pull. If I want to 2 line item values, then I should create the target also 2 line items. Only I want to pull the 1 line item value, any 1 line item, you can see C1 import. Ignore unmapped. simply we should click on run import. Yes, updated one. You will get the Pakistan details here. You can see here. C1 import 200 Pakistan I have imported now. So in this way, if you want pull only one list item, what should you do? In source module, you should select that list item and you should create the saved view. Then that saved view, we should click on target and data import, and then you should select that saved view and map accordingly, so that you can pull only that list item. You don't pull other details. Like India, earlier I have done import. This detail I couldn't see. These details also I didn't get now. Earlier I had this one. So just now I have done only this Pakistan detail 200 I have done. Is this clear, Faiz? How we can pull data out of
Yes,
more
sir.
list items? If I want to pull data from one list item, what should I do?
Yes, as should be understood. As should be.
Try to complete these two activities now itself and show it me without
Ashubhai,
delaying.
and previously you were explaining sum and lookup, right, Ashubhai? There, we didn't use any mapping module, right, Ashubhai? Instead of using mapping module, we have created that
Line item in source
mapping.
in, yes, in our same modules only we created that mapping. Whatever the mapping we have used, in same modules only we have create.
Okay, but usually we have system modules for that, right, Ashubhai? For mapping.
In generally in level 1 level 2 you have system modules, but each and every time you don't have system modules files. If you don't have, if you have system module, you can select what is the source and the target, everything we can watch and we can go. If you don't have, what will you do? In interview they don't give any system module. Try to understand here, in 100% interview in same module only they will give the that each and everything we should create and we should do everything. Interview they will ask in this way only, files. They don't use any system module. Why? Means system module will be, generally we need to familiar with the system module and everything. So this is the instant one. They will ask questions instant one. So instant means you should search in the whatever the source and target modules are there. There itself we should search. In our level 1 level 2 we use system module, 100% we use system module. But interview they will not use any system module. Try to understand this one. Is it clear? Yes.
Yes, Ashubhai. As we are not having system modules, here itself we are creating the mapping line items.
Yes,
Yes, yes, yes.
100% in real time also we create here itself. Whenever if you don't have any mapping line item, we should create here itself. Same modules we should create and we should do the activities. We should perform the activities. That's it.
Okay, Ashubhai.
Suresh, are you doing something directly? You are writing, pulling data from C1 to C2 without lookup and anything. How you get the answer, Suresh?
No, sir. Actually, I have applied lookup formula, sir, is there. So that's why it is showing like some top level you don't do something. This formula.
What are you doing there? You should use this lookup and everything. You are pulling data from source to target. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. With the
Why
formula. The lookup
did I
formula.
done same thing here?
No, in the target module, I have created C1 list formatted line item and I have put the dimension with the source list.
You can see.
Everything. Yeah.
Did you done same way? Did you are you using formula in this way?
C1 modules. Yes, sir.
Did you
In the
create
target module. Yeah.
lookup? Are you using in this way? Still, are you facing the problem? Show your formula. Not after getting error. Don't show.
Okay, sir. Okay, I got it.
You did something is wrong and Yes, five. Everyone is complete this activity. Sudhir, Irfan, Durga, Ayan. Everyone is complete this activity and share message in our group.
Okay, Ashwini.
If you